Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning and welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know in the comment section if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Listen, yesterday was definitely a day. Yesterday was a day. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the comments because I refuse to speak and y'all can hear me. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Well, again, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mia. Good morning, Simply Elegant One. Good morning, Vintage. Good morning, Too Feisty. Good morning, Scorpio 15. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, so this morning we are going to go ahead and get our show under the way. We are going to be talking about, of course, Jaguar Wright. As long as Jaguar, as I heard wilding out on YouTube, I'ma forever have content made for her. Okay, period. Um, then we are going to be talking about Miss Mia Thornton wanting to DM folks, threatening them. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I received a DM from Mia. Okay, Miss Mia, Miss Mia, Miss Mia. We are also going to be speaking about Tyler Perry. We're going to be speaking about Angela Yee caught in her lie, in my opinion. And also, we are also going to be talking about the incident that happened yesterday, or not yesterday, but maybe the day before yesterday at Glorilla's concert. Okay. But before we get into any of that, you guys know the drill. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you bang that notification bell, set your notifications to all. And also make sure that you like this video as you come in. What it does is it helps move the videos up in the algorithm. Okay. So please. And I know some of y'all is at work, on your way to work, and you maybe can't chat it up, but make sure you drop something in the chat. Let me know you here so I can speak to you. You know that I have mentors. I have mentors. I speak. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Well, good morning to everybody again. I want to go ahead and start off with the unfortunate situation that actually happened yesterday um during Glorilla's concert. Okay. And I keep saying yesterday, but I think the concert was actually Sunday night. Okay. So Glorilla was having a concert, and this really isn't her fault. And I see a lot of people in the comments wanting to blame it on her. Unfortunately, one 33-year old young lady passed away um, at the actual concert. So what actually happened? I'm sure they're going to have to do a full investigation, but especially with the death. But what actually happened was they thought that they heard gunshots, and when they heard gunshots, of course, people start trampling, trying to get out of the venue. And as they were getting out of the venue, a lot of people. I don't know if you guys have ever been to a concert where there is so many people that literally in that moment you can claim yourself as being claustrophobic, or however you say it. Y'all know I can't talk right, but anyway, however you say it, it seems like you're suffocating. You can't breathe. None of that stuff around you because there's so many people around you. So many people pushing and screaming and hollering and yelling. And when I say they're pushing, I mean some of those people are pushing for like their life because they're trying to get out of the little pit that they're in that particular moment. So you can only imagine how that specifically went. Um, I am reading that there are several people who are still severely injured from that, but it ain't nothing like being stomped on and stomped on enough that you end up passing away. So, um, sending prayers out to everyone and also the ones that are injured, sending prayers out to them that they get, healed and different things like that, a speedy recovery. Because one thing about it, that ain't no joke. It's no joke. But I do see a lot of people, blaming Glorilla, but that's not what that is. And I think you can have as much security, you can have all of that stuff, but Once people hear gunshots or hear something similar to gunshots, people are going to run. People are going to run, and there's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. So in those situations, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do. But I am seeing this was as of last night, the second person, unfortunately, has passed away. There has been a second person, I'm sorry, second person that has passed away in that stampede. So just sending love and prayers out to the families that this happened to. Okay. All right. So moving on from that, I want to go ahead and head over to Tyler Perry. Okay. So give me just a second. I'm going to share my screen. Hold on a moment. And then after I speak about actually before I even get activated on or I even speak about yeah, I'll speak about Tyler Perry and then I'll be really activated to speak about this Shanquila Robinson situation. So give me just a second here. All right. So as you guys can see here, it is being reported that Tyler Perry is in talks with the new deal with BET. New deal with BET. So let's just read this here really quick. So it says it looks like Tyler Perry may be entering a new deal with BET. Tyler Perry is reportedly in talks to purchase a majority stake of BET Media Group. Amit reports that parent company Paramount Global is exploring a sale. Perry's deal with Paramount, which began in 2017, is reportedly coming to an end. If this BET purchase occurs, this would give him ownership of the brand that airs many of his shows. Tyler Perry currently has a majority stake in the operation and also produces a large portion of the programming available on BET and streaming services BET Plus, which he helped launch in 2019. Tyler Perry currently has a list of TV shows available on BET Plus, including House of Pain, Sisters, The Oval, Ruthless, Zatima, and Assisted Living. Paramount for its part, has been pretty clear about its desire to explore opportunities to raise cash, including an attempt to sell publisher Simon and Schuster. In 2017, the filmmaker ventured on a long term film deal with Paramount and TV deal that began in May of 2020. The partnership has been a success endeavor for Perry. Paramount Global president and CEO Bob Backish and the BET Network social I'm sorry, President Scott Mills. Now, something I want to tell you guys that I find this very interesting. So back, I want to say this was when the deal on the run was premiering. The weird thing about this is, y'all, Tyler Perry was actually supposed to have his very own app. Like it was supposed to be Tyler Perry, right? That's literally what it was named. The crazy thing is, while we were getting ready, I think they were doing like an intermission at the particular point in the play. I actually went to go see that play twice. But um what they actually showed on screen was literally, y'all listen to me. What they showed on screen was literally that Tyler Perry was supposed to have his own app. So I find it very interesting to read this and now hear exactly what's going on behind the scenes because they were advertising it where there would be nothing but Tyler Perry's content on this particular app. And so again, maybe a few months later when we saw that BET Plus was a thing, I'm like, okay, now wait a minute. And even my family that I went to go see the play with, they were like, wait, I thought that it was supposed to be a Tyler Perry app. Well, again, it ended up being a BET Plus app. And so it's going to be very interesting to see how this works out. But it says the decision to consider selling a majority stake of the assets, which cater primarily to Black audiences, is part of the entertainment giant effort to shore up resources. Um, and listen, Paramount Plus, I don't really pay for Paramount Plus. Uh, I pay for BET Plus. Um, let's see. I don't got Paramount Plus. I do have HBO Max. I got Hulu, got all them other streaming services, but I do not have Paramount Plus. But anyway, that's the tea on Tyler Perry. Listen, I've heard several people say that they don't want Tyler Perry consumed content, but let's be real. Let's be real. Um if this does take place, there's still going to be, it's going to take a minute. Not only that, just because he is actually going to be someone who is over the company doesn't mean that it's going to be all of his content still on air. You know what I mean? Um, it is still going to be a mix of what is currently on BET and other things. Like I don't see. I mean, they filmed the majority of the stuff from BET on his actual on at his studio. So, why not? So again, shout out to Tyler Perry if this is true and it ends up happening. Shout out to him. All right. All right, moving on. I want to be on the screen. I ain't showing my face today because I just woke up, okay, and I ain't get a chance to, get it right. But listen, um, so yesterday, I was sent a DM. Okay, I was sent the DM, and this DM was like, "Hey, go see what the girl over here saying about Shanquila Robinson. Go over and see what the girl's saying about Shanquila Robinson." Now, y'all know one thing about it, and two things for sure here. I'm always keep it all the way a book with y'all. One thing I do not like is I do not like when people try to use a situation to benefit them, right? So yesterday, Two Feisty, shout out to you, girl. Shout out to you because I needed to see it. Even though it pissed me off, I still need to see it. Anyway, um, yesterday there's a lady on uh uh Twitter by the name of I guess her name is Lashata. I don't know, whatever it is. Anyway, she puts up a picture of Shanquilla Robinson, and as she puts up this picture of Shanquilla Robinson, this is what her caption says. It says, listening to Shanquilla Robinson case and girl sounds insufferable. I would have plotted against her weird looking ass too. That's exactly what she said. Okay. Now, one thing about it, and two things for sure again. Once I saw this, I unleashed on this clown. Okay. Let me see if I can pull up my Twitter. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can pull up my Twitter because Miss Ma'am, now her tweets are protected. Her tweets are protected. However, I want to show what exactly Miss Mamas did to, rile up the internet. Hold on one second. Folks was like, "Oh, you sound weird, you sound crazy." And I said, "No, I'm eating this clown up. I'm eating you up, sis." Okay, hold on a minute, y'all. Let's see. Here we go. So of course, she has privated her page and different things like that. But I want y'all to get a good glimpse of who we talking about. Hold on a minute. So this is who we talking about right here. This is who we talking about right here. This thing right here. Okay. I called her all out of her name yesterday. I call her every bit of the child of God yesterday. Because one thing about it is, you can't say nothing about nobody looking weird. Girl, have you looked at yourself? This is exactly what you look like. And you have the nerve to get on here and literally say stuff like this. Rightfully so, she was dragged all over Twitter yesterday. Rightfully so. Dragged all over Twitter yesterday. And I told them, y'all, I literally got to take a minute to go pray. I do. Because I get real activated because here's the thing, at the end of the day, the only thing that we should really be focused on is getting justice for Shanquila Robinson. Like, we should not be out here doing stuff like this. But girl, I don't know if you wanted this for clicks and views, and when you got the clicks and views, then you try to go private your page and mute your tweets. But I think I got the dragging out that I need to get out yesterday because you're not about to play in our face. That's what you're not about to do. You're not about to disrespect Shanquilla Robinson's legacy as if you knew who she was. You would have plotted on her too. So are you saying? And then people was asking her like, "Girl, are you saying that she deserved this? Is that what you're saying?" No, that's not what girl, you shouldn't be clearing up nothing because you shouldn't have said nothing. Listen, I cussed that lady out real good yesterday. Real good yesterday. And I really wanted to smoke with her. I wanted her to come back in my comments and have something to say. That's what I wanted her to do. Come back and say something. Say something to the people who got smoke for you. Because see, the people who was quote retweeting, you ain't really had no smoke for. It was the people that was commenting on your actual picture. I wasn't about to do that. I quote retweeted you and tagged you. So there was absolutely no reason why you ain't see nothing that I said. Okay. Quit playing with us. Quit playing with us. You clearly over there looking like mm, that was about to be so ugly. Ooh, Jesus. I see. I prayed about it yesterday, and all I was supposed to do today was touch on it and not get activated. So I'm not gonna get activated. I'm not going to get activated. Oh, I'm not gonna get activated. But one thing you're not about to do is play in our face. I was not here for any of this. I didn't like it. It was ignorant. It was ugly. But y'all, the sad part about it is, and hear me out when I say this, she's not the only person who is saying stuff like this. She's not. She's not. The sad part about it is you have content creators who are also out here doing the very thing that she's doing. They're just doing it in the video form. Yeah. It's that bad out here. And the ultimate thing is at the end of the day, you can't keep people quiet who literally are trying to do whatever they can to get justice for Shanquilla Robinson. You can't keep them quiet. So for me, again, what you're not about to do is play in our face and literally disrespect this young lady as if y'all knew who she was. Okay, y'all remember me doing a live about her the other day. Um, I saw last night. Actually went to sleep early last night. And I ended up waking up in like the middle of the night. And when I woke up, I actually seen one of the Shanquilla Robinson videos pull up. And remember, I already told y'all they was on there talking about PPP loans and all kind of stuff. I want you guys to stop. And the sad part about it is, it was at 3 o'clock in the morning with 2.7K people in the chat. Okay, and the title of the video was literally "The Shanquilla Robinson Family Give a Damn About Her." I just I don't understand. I don't get it. It's a bunch of low lives. You do anything for clicks and views. You do anything for people to come on your page and engage. But let me tell you something. If I catch any of y'all that I seen in them comments or supporting any of those content creators, I'm blocking you out of my chat. And that's just on period. I don't ride like that. We not about to do that. We not about to do that over here. If you ride for them people over there that's spreading lies, false narratives, you stay right over there with them. Okay, you keep your toxic behind over there with them, because we don't play those games over here on Chef Don Don's platform. Okay, and that's on period. And again, like, it's not just one page. It's just not one content creator. It's not that. That's the crazy thing about it. It's a slew of them. It's a slew of them. So yeah. Anyway, child, I can't do you. And girl, you got exactly what you deserved yesterday. You got exactly what you deserved yesterday. And just to somebody said this you. And just to prove a couple things here, like look, she limited who can see her tweets because of course the coward went and privated her page. So yeah, I mean, now you know one thing about Black Twitter, you can private your page all you want to, but them people took screenshots, them people did everything that they needed to do. But sis, I'ma eat you up every time. If you call this doxing, call it what you call it. I'ma eat you up every time. If I ever see anything like that again, you're gonna get rightfully what you deserve. Rightfully what you deserve. By the way, they found out what sister worked. They found out a whole bunch of stuff about her. Okay, found out a whole bunch of stuff about her. So yeah, y'all, these people be wilding. These people be wilding. They be wilding. But yeah, I wanted you guys to know um exactly what was going on. Okay, so moving on. There's 39 people in here. Let me speak to a couple of y'all. Let me speak. Good morning, Raymel. Good morning, Katrina. Good morning, Omar. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Louisiana chick. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, wait a minute. Ah, okay. Miss Rules. Miss Rules. Oh, listen. I'm just telling y'all, this girl is ugly, and you can't be doing stuff like that. You just cannot be doing stuff like that. You can't. Because one thing also about Black Twitter is they're gonna find out everything about you. They're gonna find out who your mama is. They're gonna find out who your daddy is, your granny, your auntie, your uncle, and if they did, it don't matter either. They gonna get on them too. That's just how it is. You can't just freely get on the internet saying stuff like this and expect not to get dragged. And let's be absolutely clear. Shanquilla is a black woman, and girl, I don't know what you are, but you don't have no right to ever speak on a black woman again. And I said what I said. Moving on. Cow, trick, dog. Yes, because that's what you are. All right. Now, good morning, Lakeisha. Good morning, everybody that's just coming in. Please, in case if y'all forgot, make sure you like the video. 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 Let me go ahead and address Mia, and then I'm done with her. Because at the end of the day, I want to make two things very clear. Um, First thing, stay out of my DMs because at the end of the day, you can't be mad because I retweeted and I have talked about what your best friend said on the TV show and then turned around and released receipts in regards to it. So you guys know how I think it was it the second part or the first, it might have been the first part when Giselle said that it looks like Mia was doing some embezzlement, right? Giselle said that. In that moment, Mia had no smoke for Giselle, and literally, that is accusing someone on a national platform of a crime. Okay, even if you say it looks like a little bit of embezzlement or whatever it is, you absolutely cannot get on national TV and say that. But you had absolutely no smoke for the person that actually said it because you're trying so hard to be her friend. Okay. So this is why I'm not giving Mia much because all Mia likes to do is get up on here, lie, post, and then delete. I don't have time for nobody like you, sis. Because guess what? What I'm going to continue to do is get my coins. I'm going to continue to get my coins. And if you give me content to discuss, I'm going to discuss it. Okay. Jacqueline made a initial and see, I don't like that they get up, they put this stuff up, and then they turn around and want to delete it. It's so weird to me. Stop doing that. So here is, give me just a second. Let me read to you guys the original tweet that um Jacqueline shared. Okay. Where is it? Is this it? No. Hold on one second. Okay, here it is. So she tweeted this yesterday morning at 5:31 a.m. This is what she tweeted. This is Jacqueline. Since you want to play low, I will return the favor. One thing, and one is in capital letters, all in capital letters. One thing you can't ever say about me is that I am a criminal in capital letters. Okay. What you need to focus on is that audit and how you and your husband have 750 transactions unaccounted for, close to $1 million unaccounted for your business. Now, she posted that on Twitter, right? So then she goes, she deletes the tweet. Okay. She deletes the tweet. And then she heads over to Instagram and she reposts a screenshot of the tweet. As she reposts a screenshot of the tweet, here's what it says. It says, "The Jacqueline Blake." It looked very much like a little bit of embezzlement. Keep trying me. I have more. Come at me, come at me all you want, but when you start involving innocent people, that's when I have a big issue. Cease and desist. 2 words. Lawyer up. Now, again, this is Jacqueline talking about Mia, right? Now, big blogs pick this up. Not only did big blogs pick this up, people over here like me who only got 5,000 subscribers pick this up. People like this, like me, who don't even have 300 followers on Twitter, pick this up. So you decided to bring your botched face in my DMs to say that you were giving me a warning because the things said about your family is not true. Hear me out, Mia Lion Thornton. Okay. Number one, I'm not afraid of you. Number two, you cannot be upset and send, I guess, warnings out to people because they are discussing what is talked about on the show. Your best friend decided to bring this to the internet. So don't be trying to come and check nobody else. Okay. Please don't. If I ever get the opportunity, see what I like to do, I don't like to do all this texting back and forth. I don't like doing that. What I like to do, go toe to toe with me verbally. Let's do that. Let's go toe to toe verbally. Right? You can't handle it because the one thing about it that people can always call you is a liar. Whether you see that as an insult is up to you. But stay out of people's DM because I'm not the only person that she copied and pasted this message to. Okay? She did it to other people as well. The sad part about it is I didn't even know she messaged me until I looked at my, you know how you on Instagram you got the message request box and then you got your regular inbox, right? Well, my message request box be sitting over there with crazy deranged people still in it that I don't, I mean, I have people who send me stuff every hour on the hour, and they are literally stuck in their inbox, right? So when I saw it and saw that it was like one number up, of course I was going to look and see what it was. It was Mia. Mia, stay out my DMs. Stay out of my DMs. I don't even follow you. I don't. Girl. And here's my thing when it comes to Mia. Mia is a sad, disgusting person. Mia has done things that I don't like. Like, for instance, I don't care how much me and my friend are going at it. I'm not about to share my friend DV incident on the internet. Turn around and delete it as if it's still not there. And see, one thing about it that I guess I have an issue with Jacqueline with is why wasn't this brought up at the reunion? Because that's a problem. That is a problem. You being my friend and you try to out any situation that I'm dealing with that's that severe, we have an issue because the narrative that you wanted to paint was that Mia was sleeping with G. Let's keep it above. That's the narrative that you wanted people to think up until the end of the season at the reunion because you have all of these alleged receipts at this particular point to try to prove your point. Mia, go to hell. I don't like y'all playing with me. I really don't. Stop. Stop. You didn't have no smoke for the lady who actually said that you were embezzling in front of millions of people, but you want to send small folks that's commentating on it a DM? Yo, Mia, find something else to do with your time because clearly you are not the CEO. Clearly. Clearly, you are not the CEO. That's all I got for Mia. That's all I got for Mia. I could drag Mia. I really can. But Mia is nothing to me. I don't know you, lady. I don't know you. I don't know nothing about y'all. But another thing I did not like as well, and say what y'all want, is 55 people in here. And even if you watch the playback, it is what it is. I don't really give, I don't care at this point. You all know that I have had my share of health issues, right? And still dealing with some. But to literally hear Mia disrespect her husband on that stage by saying that Jacqueline was saying that she needed more penis because of G's health issue is low down and as dirty as you can get. One thing you cannot do is sit up here and blast this man's manhood all over the TV screen. Mia has absolutely no loyalty to anybody. And this is the reason why this is all you get from me. This is all you getting from me. Mia is trash and she's a liar. Another thing I know she probably ain't like, and I don't care. Carlos did his review, and I guess he was calling her a liar and then trying to butter it up, talking about he was there playing with her. No, anybody there playing with you, you is a liar. You are a liar. And it just is what it is. So I'm done with this clown. That's literally what you look like, is a clown. I can't. Because again, the person that you need to be worried about is over there plotting on you for next season. That's who you need to be worried about. Stop sending people messages. Because then when people cuss you out because you in their DM, you're gonna try to play the victim. Girl gone. You're not even important enough. I, I I'm done with Mia. Mia, kick rocks. Kick rocks. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Like I said, I don't do her. I don't do her. All you do is sit up and lie. You literally try to, not tried, you literally embarrass your husband. I don't care what you guys say. You don't say that about a man. You do not say that about a man on national television. That is literally like snatching a man's manhood from them. You don't do that. That's embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. Yo, I couldn't be G. Cause them little tears that he had, no, them wouldn't have been no tears. That'd have been me cussing you out. Okay. You want to put me on blast on national TV? I'd have gave you exactly what you were looking for. Period. Period. Okay, let me see what some of y'all saying. Hold on one second. Let me get back over here. These people are weird. Okay, I think he was talking about the Shanquila thing. People are sick. I'm good at adding to the block list. Period. 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 I hate spiritually inclined. What's up, Omar? What's going on? What's going on there? Omar, they already own it. They already own it. Mia got cussed out yesterday. Yes, she did. She did. She did indeed. Listen, if you're just coming in, please make sure you like the video. Kelly, good morning, good morning, good morning. Rhonda, good morning, good morning, good morning. Vernita, good morning. Vintage 1970, good morning. Good morning. PN2 Ross, good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, and she used his health issue. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. You are absolutely right. In contrast, Karen protects right. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you do whatever you have to protect your husband. You don't get on a platform that's literally out here for millions to view, not just taking the 859K that may watch the show while it's actually live, but to the people who record and go back and watch the show or whatever the case may be. That was the most humiliating thing that you can do to a man. You don't do that. You're literally stripping his manhood away from him in front of a whole bunch of people. And I'm not quite sure I understand why some people aren't really calling that out, calling it what it is. Like, you literally got on national TV to embarrass your husband, but it's always a way to deflect from what the true issue is. Always. It's always a way to deflect from what the true, real issue is. I can't. I can't do that. I can't. I can't. Um, okay, let's see. Mia embarrassed her mother. Absolutely. Absolutely. But again, deflection because you use your mother's addiction to cover up your own. Oh, did y'all not know that? Yeah, you used your mother's condition and addiction to literally cover up your own. You ain't going after the right people. Mia, you are not smart. You are not smart. You clearly not smart if y'all allowed the brother-in-law to come over and take everything y'all got. You ain't smart. And G ain't as smart as you think he is either. If he allowed his brother to do that. I say what I said. Hmm. But I'm done with her. I am done with Mia. You'll never hear come for Ray and Karen. Don't get you straight immediately. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would never say that about my husband when he's had enough. He must put pause on her. He needs to stop. She needs to stop. Yeah. Like, and at the end of the day, like people aren't going to be upset because of the fact that you have shown nothing but a pattern of that you can't be loyal to anybody that is around you. You can't be loyal to them. You can't be loyal to your mama. You can't be loyal to your children. I'm sorry. That just is what it is. You also got up here and humiliated and embarrassed your, your child's father. Like, yo, there are so many different ways that you can look at that. And I just don't see it for me, Mia. I don't. That's why I said, go on, girl. Go on. Go on. And no, I did not delete my tweet. I didn't do anything. I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Because again, you don't scare me. You don't scare me. This is a warning. A warning of what? A warning for what? For what? What exactly are you gonna do? You almost sound like them two over there sitting up talking about they suing each other for talking about each other's mamas. That's exactly what that sound like over there. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. Anyway, I am going to move on. Let's move on to Angela Yee. All right, listen. Um, so you guys know a couple of days ago we talked about Angela Yee going on Tamara Hall show, and when she was on the Tamara Hall show, Tamara Hall was asking her how Angela Yee pretty much takes the smoke when there's women that they're interviewing, and Charlemagne and DJ Envy may say something that's just not the right thing to say to a woman or whatever the case may be. Why, she doesn't really. Basically, Angela Yee don't stand up for other women in the studio, and that's how I feel. I've witnessed several interviews where Angela Yee has sat there and not done what she should do as a woman. You don't have to agree with the women, no, you don't. But there should be a level of some type of support within you for your other queens that are around you. Okay. And you didn't possess that. You didn't possess that energy when you were on the Breakfast Club. And people can say what they want to, but there were several interviews where I felt like Angela Yee, as a woman, should have been able to speak up. Well, I can't control what Charlemagne says. No, you can't control what Charlemagne says. But what you can do is control the response and the narrative after he said what he said. And Angela Yee has not done that being on the Breakfast Club. Okay. I also believe, and you guys can, feel how you want to. This is just my opinion. I believe Angela Yee was caught in a lie. And when she was caught in a lie, she tried to clean it up. That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the people in the studio. No, in general, you said that there were no women producers. You said that there were no women people that just were there. That's what you said. So therefore, when people start clapping back, such as DJ Envy, and DJ Envy was listen, there are a lot of things that I do not agree with him with. But I do agree that he had a very subtle way of responding to Angela Yee. He let Angela Yee know what time it is. This is our cap because we do have women that work behind the scenes. Let's use this little mama interview for example. Girl, you tried it. Maybe while you are literally in the room, and what we're not about to do is play semantics and play these word games because I feel like that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to play word games, and that's just not what it is. And listen, Portia. Whether or not Tamara made Angela Yee feel comfortable or uncomfortable, she still chose to say what she said. And I don't understand how. Like, you choose to say what you say in an interview. Like, I want y'all to stop trying to pretend like, oh, was she intact? No, Tamron Hall is doing her job. And when she asks you these questions, and unfortunately you can't answer them in the truthful way, that's your issue. But Angela Yee, I feel like done this because she's trying to amp up that show. What is it? Way up with Angela Yee or get up with Angela Yee? Well, it may not be get up with Angela Yee because our good girl, uh, 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 uh Erica Campbell is get up with Erica Campbell. Okay, get up, get up, get up. So it may not be get up, but that's just how I feel about Angela Yee. Um, yeah, Omar. The crazy thing is they know exactly everything, but she chose to answer that question that way. And unfortunately, she just got caught in her lie. She just got caught in her lie. And we just gonna have to keep it all the way 100. She got caught. And look, sis, take the L, keep on promoting your show, and keep it moving. You got caught in a lie, and it's just that simple. It's just that simple. The Breakfast Club hasn't been the kindest to women. Angela Yee is trying to remove herself from that years after the fact. It's not going to work. Yeah, yeah. I mean, girl, we've seen a pattern of you. I mean, if you felt that way about women, first of all, you wouldn't have been in this seat this long. And I'm just gonna keep it a bug. You wouldn't have been in that seat this particular long if that's just the way you felt. And also, too, here's my thing: you can speak up in a very professional and profound way to make women feel comfortable. And you chose not to do that. And that's my issue with Angela Yee. That's my issue with Angela Yee. It's gonna forever be my issue with Angela Yee. When she interviews women on her show, I want to know exactly what type of support you are able to give them then. Because you don't possess good energy. She doesn't possess good energy to me. She's also boring, if you ask me. But I'm gonna get off Angela Yee because I could drag her, but I'm gonna get off of her. Um, Good morning, Nikki P. Good morning, Linda Gamble. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Good morning. Good morning. It's 67 people in here thus far. Please make sure that you do like this video. So far, we have talked about Angela Yee. We've talked about Lion Mia Thornton. We talked about Tyler Perry. But now, oh, and we also talked about Glorilla. Now we got to talk about Jaguar Wright, y'all. Jaguar Wright. Whoo, child, the cartel is after Jaguar, baby. She was on the run yesterday and live at the same time. I was like, I know that's right, Jaguar. I know that's right. Baby, as long as you keep being goofy on this internet, I'm going to forever have content. Because I'm gonna get on here and kiki with you if it's one person in my chat. Yes, indeed. Okay, so kind of catch y'all up. Well, it looks like Miss Jaguar Wright has officially uh, gotten a letter from the cartel. Okay. And on this letter, on one side was a horse, and on the other side was a female hugging a male. Okay. And she said that that is a message from the cartel. Okay. And so, I had to do a little research and stuff. And I mean, it don't take much research, but I ain't never known the cartel to send you no letter warning you that they looking for you. Y'all known them to do it. Y'all known the cartel to be writing letters warning folks. Cause baby, I said the cartel is looking for you. And they wrote you a letter, girl. They wrote her a letter and put some pictures on it. And one of the pictures was a horse, and the other picture was um something else. So let's listen to Jaguar explaining to Tokyo Tony that the cartel is looking for her. Give me 1 second here. Let's see him. Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Jacqueline Wright. Ooh, Jacqueline Wright, yeah. Jacqueline Wright, yeah. Jaguar Wright, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on 1 second, y'all, because y'all, it just, I was like, oh, the cartel sent you a letter. Well, hold on one moment here. Now I know good and well. Hold on, maybe it's on here. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that button. Make sure y'all hit that like. Please hit that like button. Uh, Jaguar Wright speaks to her ex. No, I need the video where Jaguar is literally talking to Tokyo Tony, y'all, and she got so mad at Tokyo Tony because she said Tokyo Tony was not listening to her. I'm fit to find that video. Give me just a second. Y'all make sure that y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button because it is very important that you do so. Very, very important that you hit that like button. Okay. Hold on, guys. Child, then she out here saying that man she married to out here saying that they ain't really married. That's what she said. Is this it? No, that's not it. Hold on, y'all. I'ma find it. I'ma find that video. Yes, I am. I'ma find that video. Yes, I am. And she said, while Gumbo is out here playing, he was the one that blowed up her car. That's what she said. Yeah. That's what she said. She said Gumbo was the one out here that blowed up her car. Okay. He blowed it up. He sure did. He blowed it up. Okay. Give me just a few more moments, y'all. I'm okay. Here's the page. Oh, it's so many videos about Jaguar. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Listen, we're gonna listen to this one. Hold on. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Having a bit of an audio issue. Hold on 1 second. Let me. Okay, so here she is calling the mayor's office. Okay, she is calling the mayor's office.
I said I'm Jaguar Wright. Listen. Thank you for calling the state secretary's office. This is Tasha. Hello, Tasha. How are you? I'm good. How about yourself? Well, I'm still a little sore from the beating I took on Monday. But other than that, I'm blessed. You know, I got a nasty shot to the ribs and they sprained my wrist. And I got bruises on my arm. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear about that. Yeah, that's the second time in a month. You know, the first time, Ramirez beat me up.
Baby.
It's all on YouTube. Them with me hog-tied, standing on my back with my face pressed in the concrete, trying to break my glasses. They cut my cold clothes off me, $100 bra off me. They beat me up. I just started getting over the bruises and the scars from that. Now I got some fresh ones. Courtesy of DeSoto police.
Yeah, I know this lady confused.
Huh? I'm sorry, go ahead. No, what were you about to say? No, go ahead and say what you were saying. Well, after 2 beatings in 5.5 weeks, hospitalization, I was drugged repeatedly, restrained, held down.
Y'all, she's talking literally to the mayor's office, okay?
Kangaroo court twice. And now I'm out on bond, and I was the victim. What that sound like to you, Tasha? And all because I've been trying to report that Bobby over there just crossed away from you. Pleasant Run in Hampton. Legends Barbershop, Suite 517. You know where, over there at the big lot. Bobby sells drugs out of that shop. Every day. And I know he's been doing it every day for the past 4 years. Because he sold that weed to my husband with that fentanyl in it that done took his mind.
Tasha crazy. I mean,
and
Jaguar Wright crazy.
To hang up there at that shop, Tasha.
I wish they go down the
I tried
legend.
to report to the police on this shop 25 times, and instead, I just keep getting beat up and arrested. What that sound like to you, Tasha?
Tasha ain't got too many.
That wasn't rhetorical.
Yo. She said, "What that sound like to you, Tasha?" Tasha ain't really. Tasha took a break because I'm sure Tasha over there like, what is going on? She said that wasn't rhetorical, Tasha. Yo.
You were saying? I'm not privileged for that information. Well, you're privileged to it now. Bobby is selling weed with fentanyl to the DeSoto community right across the street from you. What that sound like to you, Tasha? You know, it's the citizens that pay the salaries of the city workers, including the police. My brother is a tax-paying citizen. He live over there on Lakeview. Been a tax-paying citizen for 17 years. My auntie live over there off of Wintergreen. My cousin live off. I could talk about the people that I love here who pay taxes for the cops to protect their community, not facilitate a convicted criminal who runs a drug den that poses as a barbershop. Do you know that the phone number that he has online when you Google the shop don't even belong to the shop? It belongs to a former barber that used to work there. He quit 2 years ago. Ain't that false advertisement when you start putting false information on Google for a public business that is registered and bonded in the city of DeSoto? Am I wrong? Please tell me if I'm wrong.
That's right. I can take down your information and have someone call you back regarding your concerns.
You don't have to have someone call me back about my concerns. I'm telling you that where you work right now on Pleasant Run Road is less than a quarter mile away from where they're selling weed with fentanyl in it to this community. I'm giving you information. Question is, what you gonna do with it? Or are y'all just gonna keep letting me get beat up and arrested falsely and hospitalized and drugged so that they can cover the fact that Bobby is pushing drugs for the Jimenez cartel, and you know what they did to that little girl over there in Lancaster, and y'all let somebody invite that up here? Don't he gotta pay his taxes to the city for his business? How does he pay his taxes? There's never no one in there getting haircuts. And when you call the number on Google, it goes to somebody that hasn't worked there in 2 years. Now, I don't know, Tasha. Don't that sound just a little, something ain't right in the buttermilk with that? How he get customers? Don't nobody call there. How's he paying his taxes for his business? How's he still licensed? How's he paying it? He ain't cutting no hair. They sit out there and smoke weed with children present while the cops sit in that parking lot. And y'all ain't nothing but less than a quarter mile away. And you telling me y'all don't know? Y'all don't know Bobby? Don't he gotta come over there to City Hall to handle his affairs as a public business owner with a phone number that don't even belong to the shop on the website? What that sound like to you, Tasha? Black woman, my African-American Nubian sister, what that sound like to you? My lawyer will be in touch. Don't worry about calling me back. I'll just have him call you. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
God help y'all. This next election for you is going to be hell.
And people don't care.
Motherfuckers. Now that was that call. Listen to this one. Hello?
Yes.
I'm sorry. My name is Jaguar Wright. I was unlawfully detained earlier this week, and the police, when I posted bond, kept my phone, my Galaxy Note 10. They kept my gold hunting knife with black handle, and they kept my knuckles that I use when I break down my herbs. I was making product that day when I came through. Now, they kept all of these things unlawfully. They said they were keeping my phone for evidence, but the evidence that they were looking for wasn't in the phone. And I know because I went and I checked my account. And unfortunately for them, I guess they don't know Instagram so well. When they went into my phone, when they finally broke in through the code, they went live on my page. And it was screen recorded by over 500 bloggers. Now, I'm just curious. Why would DeSoto police need to go live on my Instagram account?
I can't speak for that. I don't know what occurred.
You do realize every day y'all hold my property unlawfully is another $500,000 that I'm going to ask for. Okay? I'm suing you people, but I want my property. Hello?
I understand that, but unfortunately, I can't release anything until the detectives give me the permission to do so.
Well, listen, your detectives are in trouble. Now, y'all can have my property ready, and I can have somebody come collect it today, or I'll just have my lawyer come collect it when he drops off the $10 million lawsuit that I'm about to file against y'all for being unlawfully detained, unlawfully hospitalized and drugged, beaten, property destroyed. Y'all have ruined over $800 worth of my property. And all because you're covering for Ramirez, who's working with Bobby over there at Legends Barbershop, selling weed with fentanyl in it, right here in
Hey,
DeSoto.
listen, y'all. Listen. Let me pause Jaguar for just a second. Hello to everybody that is just coming in. Please make sure you hit the like button. This is meant for us to have a kiki. Listen, we know Jaguar is you gotta want help to get help, and that's all I'm gonna say. But y'all make sure you like the video. Make sure you like the video. And listen, if you want to show some love to the channel, it is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It's definitely needed and appreciated over here. Cash App $ Chef Don Don 2 or via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2 as well. Greatly appreciated. Period.
Like I said, I
sound
can't release
speechless
anything until the detectives give me permission.
Not you saying.
Honey, UPS is hiring, okay? I'm recording them. Because you finna need a job, baby.
Okay.
I'm going to tear down that whole department.
Yo, she just told this lady that UPS is hiring because she gonna need a job. I know them people probably is over there like somebody has got to come get this crazy woman. Please come get the crazy woman. My God.
All right. Like I said, I don't have the authority to release anything.
What's the detective's name that's holding it?
That would be the detective that's working your case is just named Detective Bohr.
Detective Bohr. He tried to break my wrist. When they tackled me, all 5 of them men in that lobby, and it was on film, and it's all over YouTube.
Girl, we did not see. Girl. Now you lying. Well, you been lying, but girl, we didn't see no 5 officers. Now you said it's all over YouTube, okay? We ain't seen no 5 officers tackle you because when we saw it, you was asking the one officer who told you to put your hands behind your back what you was doing. So does that mean that you resisted arrest? Yeah, because that's one of the charges that they got you for was resisting arrest. But anyway, I'm gonna mind my business and keep listening.
You know that? Is that typical? Is that typical? Is that typical? Is it typical for a detective to try to break a person's wrist while they're in handcuffs? And that's the detective on my case? The one that assaulted me? Don't be mad. UPS is hiring. You're going down. I've already contacted the DEA, and the next phone call that I'm about to make is to the mayor's office. I've collected evidence, and I'm collecting more and more every day. Do you want people to know all your sins?
Sins?
Find them out.
Sins? Yo, she said, do you want these people to know your sins? What sins, girl? What sins?
I can't release anything to you
until detective board tells you to. The detective who tried to break my wrist.
That lady just hung up in her phone. She told her to have a nice day, and she just hung up.
That bitch just hung up. Damn. Yep, I've already sent emails to the DEA. What call is this? I have so many calls.
Good afternoon. This is the police department. How may I direct your call?
Yes, I'm calling to report a crime. Oh, shit.
Okay. Let me give you that number.
I know I need to talk to a detective.
Well, the crime has to be reported to the police officer first.
Yeah, I know I need to talk directly to a detective because the police officer that y'all will send is crooked. I need to talk to a detective. 1 minute, please.
Okay, so we heard this part. We heard this part. Hold on.
From the time she wakes up.
Let's see.
Inside her head.
Okay, so this video is her going off on her husband and his girlfriend, his alleged girlfriend. Hold on 1 second. Let me get that one up here. Now this one, y'all, OMG. Is this that's part 2? I think this is part 1.
What's up, routine?
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. That ain't it. Hold on 1 second. It may be this part 2. Hold on. Okay, yeah, here we go.
You just let that bitch ruin your life. You just killed all of your credibility, Gerald.
Hold on 1 second, Jack. Goomba, do you have anything to say?
The one thing he's not gonna do is argue with her.
Well, I just put it on me for a second. I wanted to hear if Goomba had anything
That's
to
the
say
alleged girlfriend, yeah.
about what's going on right now.
Okay.
Is that a no?
Hey, Gerald, I know her pussy's wet because you told me it was. You said that's why you had to stay high. So fuck her. That's what you told me, Gerald. You said she had wet pussy and all y'all did was take X and fuck. Projects?
I don't live in the project, sweetheart. You haven't done a lot of research, have you?
I saw the floodlights on their
You
brick.
ain't did a lot of research, have you?
I saw the floodlights on their brick.
Here, let me turn the camera on.
And guess what? How about you pay the bill? How about you pay the bill that you put in my husband's name? That's still on his credit report.
Did you know
How about you pay that? Because he wasn't even living there,
bitch. Did he tell you he lied about that? Did he tell you he lied about the? Did he tell you he lied about the light bill and he also lied about the twins to you just to make himself look better?
How did he lie about it? Because it was on his credit report. I'm the one that found it.
And he couldn't have children. We knew that before we brought the children over. Now his mom sneaking to do that was because Gerald loved his family so much that he wanted some credit with them. So I let him ride with it. But before his mama did the DNA test, me and Gerald knew that they wanted his kids from day one.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Because that's not what Gerald said. Gerald cried to me.
Tell you that today.
Gerald cried to me. Gerald cried to me about the way you duped him. Gerald cried to me. He cried about those kids, and he cried about not being there to take care of them because you're such a shit mom. That's what he said. He hated having to leave the twins because you're a terrible fucking mother. But you left him for the African.
Well,
you left him for the African, bitch. Well, guess what? You're a fucking mess.
He back
you're
with
a fucking mess. And you just destroyed some of the best work I ever done in my life because I actually made my husband look like he was somebody, and now you done showed everybody
don't
exactly.
You realize he don't care anymore, Jack?
Ain't that a shame that you don't fucking care that he don't care?
I don't care because I love him for not having money.
You don't care?
No, I
don't. You don't care?
No, I don't. I'm not looking for no money.
I know you don't care because look at what you do with your pussy.
Are you okay? I fuck a lot of people, Ann.
Oh,
exactly.
Oh, I don't care.
You realize you're killing my husband's credibility. Everybody that was lined up to work with him.
He's not your husband anymore. We about to go.
No, he's still not. He's gonna be my husband until the day we die.
Your husband, then how that sound? What?
Say what?
What does that sound like? You want a title for that? I'm Jaguar Wright's husband. How can I do that? Since you
that's what you want. That's what you want. You want to be able to say my name.
Girl, fuck your name, okay?
You want to be able to say, no, you just said my name. Say my name again, bitch.
No, that's what you want.
Is it sweet to you?
That's what you want.
Is it sweet to you, bitch?
That's what you want.
Do you like the taste of my name in your mouth?
If you want to come over here,
do you like the taste of my name in your mouth? Matter of fact, do you like my fucking pussy? Because if you sucking my husband's dick, I was all over
that shit. I don't suck your husband's dick, girl.
Yeah, you do. And you ate me. How did I taste?
Dick.
How did I taste? How did I taste, bitch?
Very
you
good.
Thirsty, fucking greedy bitch. You drug addict, fucking loose pussy hoe. How did I taste?
Very good. You taste very good.
Oh, good. I'm glad to know it. I'm glad to know it because that's the closest you'll ever get to it. That's the closest you'll ever get to it.
Any other questions?
I hope you do well with your YouTube channel because I know you're gonna. Since you stole my husband's phone while he was asleep.
I don't have a YouTube channel though.
Since you stole my husband's phone while he was asleep.
I didn't steal his phone. I don't have to.
Yeah, he just said so. He just got on the camera and said so.
I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you this right now.
That's gumbo. I
don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah, you do. That bitch is your girlfriend. That bitch is your girlfriend, and those are your fake kids, just like your fake daddy and your fucking picket fence ass fucking ass mom. Enjoy Dominique. Enjoy her, Gerald. Enjoy her.
You losing? She losing?
Have fun. Matter of fact, why don't you get off the camera and go fuck her right now?
Because she already let her make herself look the way she looks.
Go fuck her right now. She's begging for it. Can't you hear it in her voice? Can't you hear the desperation and the longing? She's so desperate to have something that's been in me that she don't know what the fuck to do with herself.
Damn, you that mad?
That mad.
I'm not mad at all.
That mad.
You gotta be because you.
The only thing that I'm mad about is that you're sitting here ruining your brain.
Where's Dominique at? Why she don't camera?
You're sitting here ruining because that bitch is ugly and fucked up and her weed probably fucking wrong. Her weed probably fucking wrong.
Look me
You're
up.
fucking your brand up.
Picture if you want a picture.
King's Council is done. Don't you realize what you done?
It's Nikki Aruche Bay. Look me up. You want a picture that bad? Look me up.
Ain't nobody giving you no fucking play, ho. Listen to me. You about to live and die right here. This is your fucking 5 minutes, bitch. This is your 5 minutes, bitch. Live it up.
But you know what? Listen, y'all. This is what's crazy. This is what's crazy. Listen. If this man is so toxic, you sitting up saying that this man also tried to blow you up in the car. Okay, he didn't just set the car on fire. You're saying that he tried to blow you up in the car. Why in your right mind are you literally trying your best to get back with this man? You got to make it make sense to me. That means to me that you are the one out here losing your mind behind him, okay? Not behind, it's not the opposite way around. We don't even see the pattern of it being the opposite way around. Yo, I'm with you, Kelly. What's going on, Kiana? What's going on, Kiana? Can you let the people know what time it is? They donate. But anyway, so she also called that lady a a addict, and I'm just trying to figure out how you able to call somebody an addict. Oh, anyway, let's keep listening, y'all, because let me tell y'all something. You know why I'm laughing at this? I'm laughing at this because I listen. At the end of the day, neither one of them have anything to offer. They don't have any children together. They don't have any of that stuff. So either one of them can leave. But since they want to give us content, we're gonna talk about it. Period.
Are you done?
This is your 5 minutes. Live it up.
She's so mad.
Live it up on my phone.
But just to clear the air, Goomba is not my boyfriend. I'm free to fuck whoever I want to fuck. I am
know
single.
Because you do that, and you did that when you was with him.
I'm
so you ain't gotta tell them. It
you
don't matter if you single or not. You fuck people regardless, bitch. That's what you are. You're a fucker. You're a fucker. That's all you are. Is a cum dumpster, fucking booty juice, fucking dripping, nasty ass, trick ass hoe. That's who the fuck you are.
When you trying to suck,
you don't got to announce that you single. Don't nobody get no fuck.
Wasn't you trying to
the only dick you gonna get from this live is desperate dick, like my husband is desperate right now.
Yes, he's desperate and he's broke, but I'll take him.
I'm sure you'll take anything.
I know. So whatever you want to see, that means it's not gonna work.
Thanks for killing my husband's brand, bitch.
Your husband,
and that's all right. That's all right, because when you go to jail, since you was with him when he blew up the car, you can go to jail for arson too.
I was with him when he blew up the car, when you convinced him to do it.
No, you said you were there. If you were there, that means you're his accomplice.
I said he came over my house for the very first time after you went to the mental hospital, and y'all had a fight at the barbershop. That's what I said. I don't know.
No, that's not what you said. That's not what you said. You said you was with him. You need to go back and watch playback, baby.
You can't even hear yourself.
See, that's the problem with getting high and getting on camera. When you are not a skilled media person, you say stupid shit.
Okay, well, I'm here for it. Like I said,
bye, dum-dum.
Jaguar.
Bye, dum-dum.
Jaguar.
Bye, dum-dum.
Jaguar.
Bye, dum-dum.
What?
That's all the ammunition you got.
Bye, dum-dum. Don't you got kids to tuck in?
If he wanted me to get off of here, he would.
Don't you got lunches to make? Don't you got homework to check, mother?
We can tell you spazzing out. You lost your mind.
Don't you got a child? I'm sorry, 3 children.
Because she was fucking with a broke nigga.
How did I lost my mind because I was fucking with a broke nigga? Yes, I never cared that he was broke. He worked for me.
I actually was a fan of yours, and I knew why you had a breakdown. But since you want to put my kids in,
you were a fan of mine, and you knew I had a breakdown. You don't know me, and I don't want no fans like you. I don't listen to me. Let me release you now. We do not accept fans that are horse slut bitch bad mothers like you.
I was
Jaguar Wright fan club don't accept you.
Because I actually understood why you went crazy.
Jaguar Wright fan club don't accept you.
With the same person.
Jaguar Wright fan club don't accept you.
You're losing your mind.
I'm not losing my mind.
Yes,
my husband was making me lose my mind, but I'm not losing my mind.
I already know everything about him because I was with him 5 years before you.
I know how long you've been fucking with my husband.
So I see y'all said, hey Nola Reeds, what's going on? What's going on, Diane? How are you? Why is she paying the lady in the attention? Well, listen. It's a key for me. Listen, y'all gotta understand, when folks get y'all content, you better run with it. Just run with it. Just run with the content. Listen, just run with the content. If you get a little kiki out of it, you get a little kiki out of it, because at the end of the day, all these people in this situation is grown and they could get out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't really have to go back and forth with Jag, but I'm pretty sure it's like one of those clout moments. You know, if you getting it, why not? Why not keep arguing with Jaguar Wright? She want to stay on the phone and talk. Let's talk. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here getting the key out of it. I sure am. Let me see. Jaguar don't want me out today. I tried to tell you this is too much. Let me sip my way hard. Sunday. Can you imagine waking up listening to this? Like, I literally woke up, rolled over, and couldn't go back to sleep. So I put my headphones on, and I'm literally listening to this, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So it's almost over, guys. It's almost over.
on the internet
I know how
about
long
your
you've been fucking
marriage
with his head.
shows
I know how
that
long
you
you've been
having a
treating him
mental
like a
breakdown.
yo-yo. I
That's
know
what
how
I'm
long
saying.
you've been putting fake babies on him. I know
I
how
ain't
long
put a
you've been
fake
lying
baby
to
on him.
him.
Do you
I
want
know
your
how
husband
long
to
you've
tell
been
you the
stealing
truth
from him.
about the
I
baby?
know.
Do
I
you
know
want
he
him to
told
tell
me
you
all
the truth
about it.
about the baby?
He told me all about you,
Do you
whore.
want him to
He
tell you the
told me
truth?
all about you,
I don't
whore.
think so.
He told me all about you, whore. He said your daddy said you was a whore.
And guess what? My
He
dad
said your
probably
stepdaddy
did.
said you was a whore and you was
And
a
he
piece of shit and he was
did.
better off. That's what your stepdaddy said about you.
I am the biggest whore on you can think of. Is you done?
Can we drop her down now, please?
Are you done?
Because she's just looking for screen time now.
Are you done?
Wait a minute. This video itself has been 10 minutes. You mean to tell me we 10 minutes into a conversation, you must have ran out of insults, Jaguar, because, and I'm not going to call these breeds, I'm definitely going to call them insults, especially when you got something to say about somebody's kids. But, can you drop her down? For what? Y'all been talking this whole 10 minutes. Why not keep going? I don't understand. Kiana says, with the eyes, y'all, you get all this entertainment. It's not easy at all to support. Okay. And just an app away. Reach around, pick up your phone and hit an amount, then boom, it's send. And there it go. Period. Thank you, Kiana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You say it so well. You say it so well. But while I am taking a quick break, I want to give a shout out to Kiana. Thank you so much. One thing about Kiana, if she's gonna tell others to support, she's most definitely going to do it as well. So thank you to Kiana, and thank you also to Katrina. Thank you, Katrina. I really appreciate you. Okay, so listen, y'all. Now, let me go ahead and put some perspective on this thing. Yesterday, y'all know, over the other 2 days, Jaguar Wright had said that the Mexican cartel, was looking for her. Okay, they had sent her a letter. I have never in my life heard that the cartel sends you a letter, but child, I'm just 30, so who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I ain't lived long enough to understand that the cartel don't send you no letter warning you about what's about to take place. But she said the cartel sent her a letter, right? So she said on one side it was a horse, and on the other side was the lady and the man hugging each other. And y'all, I cannot find that video where well, there is a video up, and it's a video of Tokyo Tony. She's telling Tokyo Tony this, but I can't go through the whole video because the live is like 4 hours, and so I refuse to do that. I wanted just a particular part where she's explaining what's in the in the letter. Okay, the letter didn't say nothing. All it said was it had a picture of a horse on one side, and on the other side, it had a picture of a man and a woman hugging each other. That's what Jaguar said. Okay. So yesterday they was on, and typically I don't like speaking of other content creators over here. So when I say this name, I'm only saying this name for one reason, and that's because you guys are probably going to hear him in the background. Now, Sean Davy Wade yesterday, I guess he's friends with Jaguar Wright. He's friends with Jaguar Wright. So I think she's friends with Sean Davy Wade and King Payne. And so they were on Sean Davy Wade's show last night. And so we're just gonna briefly listen to some of it because it was an in and out situation where the husband came up by himself. It wasn't no woman in the background. But the issue that I have with this, and this is one of the reasons why I won't show it, although Jaguar's son is grown, I felt like she called him in the room, literally knowing that she was going to be unleashing on him and going to be unleashing online. And for me, I don't really care how old your children get. Keep that toxic patterns away from them. Like, stop. Please stop. Please. They go for anybody that is married and you have children. I don't care how old your children get. Stop showing them what toxic parents look like when you're constantly, consistently cussing each other out. throwing threats, throwing different stuff like that. And they're not just throwing no simple threats. They're throwing threats as to unaliving each other and different stuff like that. So I for me, that's the issue that I have. That's the issue that I had with this particular video and interview. And I wish it really couldn't have been on my page because I would have been like, hey, Jag, if we're gonna sit here and have a grown conversation, I'm just gonna ask you respectfully, can you move him out of the chat? Move him away from what we're talking about. Because they literally were, we about to hear it, but they literally were throwing threats and jabs at each other. And can you imagine any child sitting and look, people kept saying, well, I'm sure he's used to it. That's not the point. That's not the point. If you were on my platform, I would not have allowed that young man. I wouldn't have talked to you. I just wouldn't have talked to you. If you feel like your son can be in the room, then we just wouldn't have had no conversation because I felt like it was very, very disrespectful. And to see the looks on his face was humiliating, to say the least. But anyway, let's get into this. So you are going to hear Sean David Way because it started off as an interview. Um, hold on. Now you guys can go find this video on Sean David Way's page. Okay. It is the most recent upload or the most recent live that he did have. So we are about to take a listen to this for sure. Thank you, Ray Mail. Thank you so much, Ray Mail. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Vernita. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Okay, hold on one second. Let me pull it up.
I hope they go to. I hope they go to school and get fucking jumped by Mexicans.
No.
I hope all her kids get jumped by fucking Mexicans.
Abort.
So it's the truth. Fuck her kids.
No. Okay. The turn, girl. Look, them turn gonna swing you in some bushes, girl.
No, they not, because I'll shoot them.
Oh, move right along. So now
I don't play with that shit. Anybody that thinks about fucking attacking me is getting shot.
Yo,
let's get to
this is not regular.
How is it, girl?
Yeah,
how is it?
It's beautiful. It's cool. I would walk you around, but I don't. I want to keep some. I want to keep this to ourselves for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia will see it first. Because this is the Philadelphia house.
Oh no, Kiana, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I most definitely let the people know that since you said this, you are one to live up to your word and you support. So I appreciate you, Kiana. I do. What's up, Kenny? Kenny, you don't normally come over. Well, hello, Kenny. Hello, Kenny. Hello. How are you? How are you? Hopefully I spoke to everybody. I'll be trying to speak to everybody that come in here. Colico, what's going on, Nicole? What's going on? Okay, I think I spoke to everybody. Hey, Sunday, you be having me laughing. Okay, let's keep listening.
Okay, so you can get in on Philadelphia.
Huh? I mean, I'm going to be getting in on Philadelphia because I have to call the company tomorrow after I pick up my property from the police.
Mm-hmm.
And then my lawyer has to start, the whole process of suing DeSoto and suing the police. So we got that. And then there's the whole, I got to go to the bank, have him taken off of everything. He's still holding my phone numbers hostage. Mm-hmm. I would play it, but it's on this device, my phone call with T-Mobile. I think I'm just going to post it up just for the shitload of it on fucking, YouTube, so you can hear how I'm not allowed to sever all of my phone numbers. Because on our account, we have have like 6 numbers. So 5 of them belong to me, my mom, Sam, for the business, whatever the case may be, my bat phone, my regular phone. He has 1 phone number. That's it. So I wanted to sever the accounts, but they said I can't do it unless he agrees to release. Otherwise, he's trying to take all my phone numbers from me.
Yeah.
So I gotta file for my restraining order against him because clearly he's dangerous. I mean, if he's willing to blow up my fucking car just to scare me into staying with him, then he's a very unhinged individual. So I have to go to Cedar Hill Police tomorrow and file for a restraining order against him.
Okay, so before we get to the car,
Okay, sorry, I was muted. Okay, so sorry. So I was kind of giving you guys a perspective as to what we about to get into. So, Goomba allegedly was saying, I call him man Gumbo, and I was really keying over here. But anyway, Goomba actually says that him and Jaguar Wright aren't legally married. Okay, they are not legally married, right? That's what he said. So she then posts a post of the actual marriage certificate on her Instagram page, but it is missing the whole signature and everything down at the bottom of the actual marriage certificate. The only thing that was posted was the top part of the actual marriage certificate saying that it was, I think it was Dallas County, such and such, blase, blase, blase. And again, the bottom half of the marriage certificate was not filled out. And so people in the comments are literally asking her, like, well, why don't you show the hey Major, I am sending love and prayers over to you, sending love and prayers over to you and your family. Okay. So hold up, the cartel sent a no, they ain't sent no they ain't sent that type of letter, but they did send her a letter telling her that they were coming to look for her. So then she went on the run. She on the run. She was on the run. And now they don't know where she's staying at. And if you hear actually in this actual video, she says, well, actually, you'll hear her say it. Sean Way asked her where she's at. She's like, I'm in my new house. I'm in my new house. You know, this was supposed to be for all of us, but he's he's crazy. And so then Sean Way was like, well, then she hurried up and interrupted him, and she was like, well, I would let you see it. I would let you see it, but I really need to be in private right now because you know they're looking for me.
He said today, Goomba said today that you two aren't legally married.
Yeah, we're legally married.
Okay.
You can go and check it at the registrar's office. Just so you know, that picture that I posted, it was the first picture that we took of it. And it was before we went downtown and got it registered, where we had to sign it.
Yeah.
And then they registered it. Like, you can't get your marriage certificate registered, you know, without having to sign it. That was before. That was literally right after we had gotten married. I took a picture of it right away. And then we went down to City Hall like 3 days later and got it registered.
Correct. So again, because I was going to say, if it was that easy, if you weren't married, like he said, then you could just take him off everything. Like, look, he's not even really my husband legally. Look, just take him off everything. No, he's my legal husband. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. See, if he wasn't,
what's so funny is every time he creates a storyline to try to make me look bad and it collapses, he alters and shifts to another storyline until that collapses, and then he alters and shifts to another storyline, and it's just like a never ending.
I got a question. If this man is done with her, why she need to put a restraining order on him? Oh, I forgot. He blew up her car allegedly. I forgot. My bad.
Like domino trail of bullshit. What I do know is how much he loved this house. That I do know. And what I do know is when Lady Ray comes over, our goddaughter, after school, to swing on that swing that hangs from that beautiful magnolia tree in the yard, he's not going to be there to see it. Or the housewarming party. You know, like he's not going to be here for any, he's going to miss it. And he loved this house. Me, him, and Solar walked through this house with my girlfriend, Kim. The first time Solar was with us when we walked through this house.
Girl, that house, burn some sage.
Well, that's what I'm doing now. I'm smudging.
Okay, good. Good. Yes.
I'm smudging and getting ready so we can start moving the furniture. And it's just so fucking peaceful here. And it's so nice to know that he's not going to be here to put holes in my walls or to burn a hole in my couch or put out cigarette butts all over my marble counters. And, you know, if he came here, he would treat this place like shit, like he's treated every other place like shit. And I'm not his fucking maid. You know, it's not my job. Your wife is one thing, a maid is another. And
mind y'all, and no shade, no shade, no shade. She's literally saying this, but she showed like what she's doing, and currently right now she's sitting on something, right? But, and I know y'all can't see it. I can't put nobody else's content up here, but y'all, it's to-go boxes and all kind of stuff around her and next to her, all kind of ashtrays and all kind of this and all kind of that. And you got the nerve to talk about what he would have destroyed. Okay.
I think it's just that old Southern way where women get treated like shit, get treated like maids, get fucked, have a bunch of babies. Their husbands get to run all over and fuck whoever they want and be upstanding men, and they have to sit around and be miserable. Like, I'm not their bitch. It's never gonna fucking happen. That's your mama. That's your toothless mama.
Oh,
that's what she did.
So
now I don't know if the girl he's with is who I think it is, but if it's Dominique, then she's gonna go to jail too, because I know that she planned the car bombing with him.
Oh Lord. Okay, so you feel like this girl that he's with right now?
Well, she tried to find her way back in 3 years ago, back in 2020. She called him up. Well, people been calling me and telling me that your wife is crazy and she's dangerous and I'm here for you and you should come back to me. So see, she tried it in 2020, but we left town. And so she lost contact. So now that everything's viral again, and now that he's starting to get a little bit of play, now she's back in the picture. Now this is funny. This is the same bitch that dropped him off at a job and then left him there and told him she was throwing him out. And her dad, had to break up with him for her and say, son, you can't go back there no more. You got to leave her alone. She don't want you. She ain't shit. She from Ohio. She a real piece of shit.
Girl, how you know he said that?
Because my husband told me that, unless he lied about it, Nikki. I guess he lied about that, Nikki, huh? Did he lie about that? Or that fucking electric bill that is still in my husband's name, that's on his fucking credit report.
Do not mind
for
naming
you.
Names, and I know these folk be tired of her.
I really hope you've been enjoying my money. I hope you've been enjoying him coming and paying your fucking bills.
Hold on, Jack. Hold on.
Because you're going to fucking jail. You're a co-conspirator.
Jack, hold on. Goomba is here.
So the only way for Goomba to be here was so you had to send him the link. Anyway.
Goomba's where?
Right here. Hi, Goomba.
All right, pull him up. Pull his bitch ass up.
Hi, Goomba.
What up with it?
How you doing?
This is the husband, y'all.
How's Nikki and the twins? How are your fake kids?
Oh my God.
You remember the kids? The twins that you thought were yours, that you cried about, but your mama did the DNA test to find out that they wasn't yours?
Jack, hold on. Let him talk. Let him speak.
You and Nikki? You with that goofy bitch that fucked that African and threw you out after you paid the bills? You having fun over there in the low life?
Jack, hold on.
It's crazy.
Hold on. We have to let. Hold on. One second. How you doing?
Oh.
Oh my God. Jack, calm down. Jack, chill. Hold on. Jack.
The makeup and all that shit that you said.
Jack, you got.
I can't hear shit.
Let him speak.
Legit. I can't hear shit.
Jack. Goomba, go ahead. You have the floor.
What up, Sean?
How you doing?
Oh, that's cool. Let's go. Where you at, in Legina's house? Oh,
Oh God.
Regina's house.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. This is the crazy thing. This is the crazy thing is the crazy thing is that they were saying that Legina actually got an apartment. Now, Legina is the one who I promise y'all we almost done, but Legina is the one who is out here saying that she Ara Kelly and Leah's daughter. Okay, so he just insinuated, okay, that Jaguar really pretty much can't get nothing on her own, and that it was Legina's place that Jaguar was actually at. That's what he's alleging. Let's keep listening.
No, I'm in the house that we were supposed to move into together.
oh, so you're squatting. You're squatting in the house with the
Actually,
code.
no, I'm picking up the keys this week.
Now I do have a question. I got a question for y'all. Maybe y'all can help me because I was a little lost when she said this. How are you in a place that you ain't got no keys to? How that work? Somebody tell me. Somebody please tell me. How does that work? So are you able to get a place and the keys don't work? I mean, you ain't got the keys yet. I'm a little confused. I'm confused.
No,
We're
it
here
wasn't
to
because
check on all the
you
lights
told
on
your
the
therapist.
property.
You told your therapist my name wasn't going on the lease, and you also told your
I
best
told what
friend
therapist?
standing in
What
the
therapist?
same thing as well.
You should not be saying
What
therapist.
therapist?
You need one.
Who are you talking about? We're here to check all the lights. When I talked to the realtor earlier today, he got really excited, so he said that we could
But
stay and hang out for a
anyway,
while.
Sean, you got questions, Sean?
Yeah.
So the realtor,
Damn!
not the landlord, but the realtor said that you can stay there. Wait, somebody help me. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. I don't think that that's the way that this works. But
All right.
Sam!
Jack, okay. Well, I have a question. Goomba, don't leave. Hold on. Goomba. Okay. All right. So you and Jack haven't spoke. Okay. She's going around saying that you blew up a car. Is that true? Next question.
Is that true? I blew up a car.
Well, it's what she's been saying. So I just feel like
whenever the investigation happens, then we'll have that conversation then.
Okay. Oh. Jack can't play with you. Goomba, are you seeing another woman?
y'all, she said the real what y'all not about to do in the comment section. She said the realtor let her stay there and they go pick up the keys this week. That's what she said. I'm just going by what she said. I'm still lost though because I ain't know it worked like that. I ain't know the realtor was the one to give you the keys anyway. But I'm gonna sit over here and mind my business.
Next question.
No, I'm not seeing another woman. She's actually a friend.
She's a friend. Jack, see, she's a friend. Look at that. She's a friend. Go ahead. Hi, Sam. Oh my God. Hi, Sam. Jaguar, be nice.
Since I'm single, I'm married.
Oh, Sam. Poor guy.
Me?
Oh God.
There will be none of that in this house.
I'm sure it wouldn't be.
We came
Not
in
in the
here and we
house.
prayed today.
I'm
And we
not
prayed for
saying
nothing
you,
but
and you're
peace.
manipulating. Not only
We
you
prayed for this to
manipulating me,
be,
you're
we
not
prayed for,
manipulating the son.
She going on talking about she didn't do nothing but pray for peace and all of that kind of stuff. Pray for peace. She prayed for peace. She prayed for peace. Now you done had all that rah-rah to say. And now all of a sudden you praying for peace. I can't with Jaguar Jacqueline Wright. Okay. Oh wait, now they supposed to be moved into this house that has I can't with y'all. That's all I got for Jaguar. That's all I that's all I can do for today for Jaguar, right? But y'all, the bottom line is I keep telling y'all, as long as this lady give us content to make, I'm gonna keep on making it, okay? And that's on period. That's just on period. Okay. I'm gonna keep making content about Jaguar Wright as long as she in the news, okay? It doesn't. You get the key at closing after you sign all the documents. Well, that's what I thought. But maybe she ain't the one that's signing all the documents. Maybe it was Gina that signed for all the documents. I don't understand. I was a realtor. I'm lost. It's possible, but I doubt that. I doubt what she's saying is correct. If you manage property, it's rare, but sometimes, oh, hold on. Sometimes they will have people house it until it's rented or sold. Mm. Oh, and you know what? That's possible because I have heard of people doing that here in Texas. I most definitely have heard of people doing that here in Texas. But girl, it sounds like again that this property belongs to Legina, okay? And if the people listen to Gumbo, Gumbo told y'all what time it was, and he said that. So, hey, Francine, hey. So, I mean, I don't know, Jaguar, Jacqueline Wright. All I know is today is Tuesday. Okay, today is Tuesday, March the 7th of 2023. And the only thing that I do not need you to do is head down to the Cedar Hill Police Department and do what you did down at the DeSoto Police Department. But we are talking about Jaguar Wright. So you know she's going down to cuss all them people out. And they don't even know, like, even when she walked in at the DeSoto police station, that lady was sitting there eating her peanuts. Okay. She was eating her peanuts. She might have even been eating sunflower seeds. I don't know. But she was minding her business. She was minding the business that pay her. And that's the people that sign her a check every Friday, Wednesday, whenever she do get paid. Jaguar thought she was going in there to shake up some stuff. And she ended up shaking up in that jail cell. Okay. That's what she ended up doing, shaking in that jail cell. And so, you know, I really want Jaguar to get somewhere and sit down. I've already said this, and I said this numerous times. Jaguar is a very talented woman. And I don't know if it's maybe the loss of her son that really made her go this route. I don't know exactly what it is, but it sucks to literally see a person going up and down like this. It's entertainment though, because I also feel like too, you are able to walk away from these situations. And those moments where you are not, up in the air, if y'all know what I mean, it should be ways to solve a lot of these issues. Like if I was Goomba, whatever his name is, if you file for divorce, you file for divorce and you move on. Okay. I don't I wouldn't be going back and forth with Jaguar because she's not well. She's not well. I wouldn't go back and forth with you. I wouldn't. To any of the people, like she be going off on the people um in the chat and stuff, and it's crazy. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But hey Kimmy, what's going on? What's going on? This lady just she tried to make us look crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, right now. I don't know what's up with the lady, but listen, at the end of the day, this lady is a key, okay? Because of the simple fact is, I do think that there are situations that she can walk away from, and she chooses to stay in them. So you giving us content, and we just reaping the benefits of the content that you are providing us. That's all I got to say. I'm confused. I need to start from the very beginning. Stay away from the police department. Period. That lady should get 3 days off for dealing with her. Okay, now Veronica. The crazy part about it, though, is that lady has called the mayor's office. She has called the police department. She has called the FBI. She has also called the VA. She has called down to the hospital. That lady has called down to their barbershop. She has called the DeSoto, uh, uh, what did they call it? The I hope I'm saying this right. The DeSoto Chamber of Commerce. She called down there messing with them people. She called down the city hall messing with them people as well. She done made all kind of calls, and literally every one of those calls ends up being somebody hangs it up on her because she's literally harassing them, cussing them out, calling them all kind of bees and stuff like that. Like, girl, you can't. One thing about it, you can't call me on the phone and talk to me like that and expect for me to sit and listen to you. I'm not doing that. That's not in my job description. I work and I assist the police, okay? I work and I assist the police. Uh-huh. She trying to get Bobby and Legends in a whole lot of trouble because Bobby, she said Bobby down there selling that, you know, that weed down there with that other stuff in it. It was she said. That what she said that Bobby is doing down there at Legends. She also called the phone number on the website down there at Legends on the Legends Barbershop website. Y'all, and let me keep it above. Let me keep it above with y'all. Most of the barbershops in that particular area, and you can let me know if I'm wrong, Veronica, because you live in this area and you know too. But most of the barbershops in this area, it's not like they have a professional website because them people is concerned about cutting hair. They're not really concerned about the professional website because in the same token, you got all of these booking apps where you can put your own stuff on these particular booking apps. So I don't see where people will be keeping up. She over here talking about this false advertisement. They just ain't updated it. And that's not nothing new. There are a lot of websites and places that you go to where unfortunately their website is not up to date. That doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that there's false advertisement or anything of that sort. It just means that they just haven't updated that stuff. And that's typical for barbershops. That's typical. It's also typical for beauty salons. It's typical for women who do hair as well. Like, girl, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? But you're also so basically what she's saying is she's saying that Officer Ramirez is working with the cartel. They also working down there with Bobby at Legends Barbershop. Okay, they're all working together to bring in their weed with the stuff in it to sell it to people. And so she's trying to call around to everybody. That's one thing she's trying to get done. Then she also trying to sue the DeSoto Police Department because five of them beat her up. She also trying to sue now. She got two different lawsuits for the DeSoto Police Department. She got she got one with when an incident happened where she put her son's ashes all on her face and was throwing them at them people and stuff. Yes, unfortunately, she has had a son that passed away. I want to say he passed away what maybe 3 years. It's probably been about 2 3 years now. But anyway, son passed away. She took the ashes and rubbed them all over her face. This is the same barber shop that incident happened in front of. Yes. Yes, y'all. This is the same barbershop that particular incident happened in front of. Okay. Most book on IG and call it stuff. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Like, girl, who who still pays attention to a barbershop website? Most aren't gonna do that unless you pull up to a barbershop that's like a lounge, that's like, you know what I'm saying, that's really on top of that type of stuff. Then yeah, but not a regular person, no. Not with the stuff in it. Child, that what she said. That what she said. So then um she's trying to get the DeSoto Police Department on that particular incident, and she's also trying to get them on the incident where she went and caused all that ruckus in them folks' establishment. You went to the police station telling them to hurry up and give you what you asked for. That ain't how this world works. I'm sorry. It's just not how this world works. So at the end of the day, Jaguar really needs some help. Jaguar really got to get herself together, figure out what her triggers are, because and really, it almost sounds like anything is her trigger. But here's what I have to say about her and her husband. You two are grown adults. And I don't believe that this has to be as ugly, nor do we have to see this stuff um unfold on social media because y'all are grown. And if you don't want each other, all you got to do is part ways. It's not like you guys are these millionaires out here and y'all got a whole bunch of stuff to divide and a whole bunch of this and a whole bunch of that. No, you guys are no good for each other's mental health. And for that reason alone, y'all need to separate. That's just it. For no reason alone. So did this start after the loss of her son? I've never heard of her until you started coming. So yeah, I mean, she. So before she would just tell a whole lot of business, people's business and stuff, right? She would just tell people's business. That's what it was before. Like I think it's been about 3 or 4 years since she had that interview that broke the internet with Storm Monroe. And I really think that that should have been like her debut back into like you ain't got the fool with the roots, but focus on your solo career, focus on Jaguar. I didn't understand why after that moment that that's not what she did. Like I don't know. However, I do believe that the death of her son has a lot to do with acting out in this capacity. Because again, it wasn't this type of situation before. It was most definitely just like her, spewing things out. She had a lot of things to say about, Mary J. Blige, about Jay-Z, about Beyonce, about all of these different people. She literally had these conversations. And so again, it wasn't this bad. It didn't get to her acting out this way. Hey, Kim and Nicole, what's going on? Yeah, it didn't start until she started acting like this. So at the end of the day, I just feel like you are an adult at this particular point. If you do not want that man, part ways. Just part ways. Y'all, they don't have any children together. They don't got no millions. They don't got no houses. They don't got no cars. They don't got nothing to really divide between the two of them. So a divorce ain't gonna be all that ugly. All y'all have is what is it called? The Philadelphia Network. And still, at the end of the day, we still don't know what's going on. So just at the end of the day, I feel like she should be able to literally walk away from this marriage and him too. I feel like he appreciates the clout that they get behind this, and that's the reason why he keeps feeding into it because he liked the clout that they're getting. But this ain't good clout. It really ain't. At the end of the day, it ain't good clout. It's not good clout, and death can do some crazy things to you. Death can do some crazy things to you. I also believe there was a particular time where she was speaking to someone who was a part of a cult. Okay. And I think that that has a lot to do with the way that she's acting out as well. Because those people, and we've seen this, I don't know if you guys have heard of like Nature Boy TV, but he's a part of this cult, and um it's a sexual cult. It's a sex cult. And the guy who was with her at the barber shop when she spreaded her son's ashes all over her face used to be a part of this particular cult. And so when you aren't right mentally, those aren't things that you should be participating in. You shouldn't be participating in cult like behavior when your mind is not right. But it's easy for those type of people to lure other people in. It's easy for them to do that. And she was vulnerable, and that's what she did. She lured herself into the actions. I'm not going to say she was actually a part of that cult, but she lured herself into that. She allowed that man, I think his name is Solar, to lure her into the actions of the cult. And so again, at the end of the day, like I said, I think that there are multiple reasons why she's acting out the way that she is. But it hasn't always been like this. And I have to keep it above. Jag hasn't always been like this. And so again, I hate to see that this is the way that it's ending up. But as long as sis giving me content to kiki about, I'm gonna keep on posting and keep on making content. Because at the end of the day, I feel like you could fix this. But she want people to talk about her. She do. That's what she want. Hey, Natty, what's going on? Yes, she is. She is. Absolutely, someone is gonna get hurt. And people have been saying it. Annette even said it in the last live. The crazy thing about it is it's very shocking that hasn't anyone, and I hate to say it like this, but it's shocking that no one else has harmed her before now for some of the stuff that she said about these people. She said some gutter snipe stuff about um Jill Scott. She even brought Jill Scott up in this live. Jill Scott, she done talked about Rihanna and Chris Brown like dogs. Talked about Jay-Z and Beyonce like dogs. She done talked about all kind of people like dogs. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Um, yeah, she's not as crazy as she's pretending. So again, I, I have to specify this as mental health is a real issue, and she does have some mental health issues. At the end of the day, she really does, because at any point in time where you can do the things that you're doing and you literally fall out with everybody and you don't notice that you are the common denominator in this, yeah, you do have a mental issue. Absolutely, you do. And it does need to be fixed. But here's the thing: you gotta want the help in order to get the help. She don't want the help. She don't want no type of help. But she absolutely needs to be in a place where she has limited access to a lot of things, internet being one of them, phones, all of that stuff. You need 30 good days of you being checked into a facility, inpatient facility, that you are there 24/7. I mean, 24 hours a day, getting the help that you need. They tried to do this when she rubbed them ashes over her son, and it was for 72 hours. Clearly, that wasn't long enough. Leave her there for 30 days, evaluate, get exactly what she needs done. Because, y'all, whether we like a person or not, at the end of the day, death can do some crazy things to us. Everybody does grieve differently. And sometimes you never know what the relationship was like to make her grieve the way that she's actually grieving. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that I too have to look at, because I've seen people in motion. When you lose someone, typically, you know, strong people are able to grieve, kind of get through it. You have your good days, you have your bad days, but honestly, we don't know. And so I feel like at the end of the day, she needs the help to get back to a semi-sane mind to be able to do what she needs to do. Jaguar is very talented. And again, it's just one of those issues where I would love to see her go get the help that she needs and just take it. Because you going down to these police departments, calling down to the mayor's office, calling down to the police department, cussing these people out, calling them all kind of names and stuff like that. That's not gonna get you nothing that you need. Oh, absolutely. I've said that. She knows what she's doing. She does know what she's doing. But at the end of the day, those health issues have got to be a concern for her in order for it to be an issue that is always solved. I mean, that is solved. And again, that's the reason why I say, although we see from the outside looking in, we don't know what her and her son's relationship was. We don't know we don't know any of that stuff. So at the end of the day, I do again believe that if Jaguar wants the help, she has plenty of resources around her to get her the help that she needs. Right now, she's dwelling in the fact that she's content for other people. She's also dwelling in the fact that she's content She does have a channel that is actually monetized. I think she got about 20,000 subscribers. Not only that, but she goes on these people's panels that have a lot of um a lot of subscribers. She's right there with them talking and having these conversations. So, you know, again, I don't know. And I don't know what the core of the issue is. However, at the end of the day, the patterns that she's showing of certain things, it just it ain't it. It ain't it. Uh it really does seem like she really misses the spotlight. Yeah, yeah. She's absolutely one of those type of people. And look, I'm going to say it and keep it a buck. Even in her prime when she was with the Roots and different things like that, Jaguar is one of those like a teaching, attention seeking type of people. So when she's not getting what she wants, it ends up happening that way. But yeah, that I mean that's what she likes. That's what she likes. Right. And if something happens, no one is gonna care. Why do anything? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Um, quiet as kept. I think that with the lust for attention, coupled with the loss of her son and mental health issues, is a recipe for disaster. Absolutely. But again, at this particular point, you can't help nobody that don't want the help, and so she gonna continue being content until they lock her behind up. Um, because that's what it's gonna result into you getting locked up because you can't keep calling these places and going to these places and harassing these folks. You can't do that. You just cannot do that. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. So I'm just praying that Jaguar do get the help that she need. But like I said, as of right now, as long as she out here doing what she doing and give me content, I'm gonna keep on running with it and make a coin out of you, sis, because that's what you're doing. Thank you, Ray Mail, for this super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Praying God heals her mind. This is sad and disturbing. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Rayman. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. She is on some so many powerful people's bad side. Yeah, she is. And this is what I've said, like the result of a lot of this stuff, even before she started showing these attributes of what she's doing now, prior to when she was having conversations, she was telling everybody's business. And even at that particular time, people was like, Jaguar, yo, you need to be careful because you saying these things can lead up to someone doing something to you, and so it's just not cool. I again, Jaguar, just get the help that you need. Just get the help that you need. Um, but yeah, that's true. I mean, there's a lot of aspects, and that's why I said again, we don't know the relationship that she had with her son prior to her losing her son. Same with her mental health issue because she's definitely uh documented those issues, and then also too, just in general, these issues she having with her husband. Which at the end of the day, I think either one of them, they both grown, they can walk away from the issue if they truly want to fix it, but they don't. They don't. All right, y'all. So listen, I'm about to hop up off of here, but the live that we did today consisted of several different stories. I'll go over them really, really quick with you all. So we did talk about Jaguar, right? Of course, we talked about Mia Thornton, threatening bloggers and different stuff like that. Mia's getting nothing else from me, and I mean nothing else from me. Um, Tyler Perry is in talks of copping that BET. Okay. And then we talked about Angela Yee. I told you guys that I felt like Angela Yee got caught in her lie. And listen, at the end of the day, Angela Yee tried to deflect and say, well, I can't control what Charlemagne says. And you send me another Venmo, Kiana. Hold on. Child, now my phone about to die. Anyway, I did get it, Kiana. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Because she thinks she's right on everything. Yeah, and that's an issue too. That's an issue too. She thinks she's right on everything, and she thinks she knows everything. So that becomes an issue. It most definitely becomes an issue. I didn't know if you checked the first one. Okay, wait a minute. Maybe you. So you sent two. Hold on. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody who has donated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, for Angela Yee, again, I think she tried to deflect. She also lied and she got caught on a lie. And so sometimes it's okay, just take that hit, take that L and keep it pushing. But I know what Angela Yee is doing when you're literally in the mix of your own project, you'll try to do anything to distract the people, and that's just what it was. She just wants to distract the people, get the eyes on Angela Yee. She wants to trend, so she can get her views on her show. But I'm going to tell you, I will not be watching Angela Yee's show. But congratulations to you, sis. Keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, when you interview women, you will you will do better by women that you interview, and that's just facts. um I lost my son in 86. I got into a support group to help me out. Yeah, you have to do those things, and you can clearly tell that Jaguar is not really reaching out to the resources to get the help that she needs. Sometimes you really have to do that. After losing my mother, baby, baby, I had to get it together. I really did, because I lost it. I lost it after losing my mom. I did. So I could only imagine what it's like to lose a child. And so I, again, just hoping that she gets the help that she needs at some point. I really do. I really do. Um Thank you for coming through, Kenny. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for watching. We also did talk about Glorilla having that issue with well, she didn't really have the issue, but she had a concert, and unfortunately, so far there have been two people that have passed away from the stampede of people. Um, and really, honestly, I don't like people saying that this is Glorilla's fault, because it's not at all. I don't think it's Glorilla's fault, because at the end of the day, you you can't control that. You can't control that. You can't control that. I lost my father, grandfather, and oldest son all in 5 months and didn't act like that. Well, Aunt Natty, I sorry for your losses for sure, but everybody ain't the same. Unfortunately, everybody's not the same, and sometimes people do act out when death happens. Sometimes Jaguar is not the first person that we've seen act out due to, or could be acting out due to a death. Unfortunately, sometimes people lose one person and they lose their mind as well. You know what I mean? Like, we're all different. We all grieve different. There's a different pattern. There's a different healing pattern for everybody. It's just not always going to be the same. And so, while we and also too, some of your background also depends on that as well. Some of your background can depend on that as well. And when I say some of your background, depending on like your religious beliefs or different things like that, it's different for everybody. you know and again, I'm just gonna leave it at the fact, when I lost my mother, I lost it. Okay, I lost it, and one of the reasons why I lost it and didn't find myself for years later was because of the simple fact is I didn't have a great relationship with the rest of my family. For those of you that know, when I speak about losing a mother, I'm talking about my adopted mother, and at that particular time, I ain't had nobody else to literally lean on and to talk to and different stuff like that. So it became one of those issues where you're literally trying to find your place. You're trying to find your place. Absolutely. If you Sometimes when you lose people, sometimes people go straight to the substance. And if you've actually been using that substance before you lost somebody, you using it heavily after, so unfortunately everybody's just not the same. We don't all grieve the same. The process is not the same. Sometimes it takes us quite some time to get over those things. And so again, just sending out those prayers for people who have lost someone, because again, it ain't easy. It's not easy. I went to school in Rochester, New York, because I wanted to get away from Brooklyn. That place is small, and the AF, why did they have so many people in there? Yeah, I just, again, I think, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. So again, I'm just gonna say, as long as she keep putting out this crazy content though, and calling these people and cussing these folks out and stuff like that, I don't keep on making content from 'em, period. Okay. Natty, I understand losing my dad and granny was extremely hard, but my faith is getting me through. And that's the thing. Everybody don't have that level of faith that you have. And that's what I mean when I said our religious beliefs protect us a lot of times as well. You know what I'm saying? It does. Because we know we can go to God in prayer. We can literally take this, we can cry out to God. As long as our faith is strong, we hide. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like that for everybody, unfortunately. And everybody don't have that faith the size of a mustard seed to move mountains. Everybody don't got it. Everybody don't got it. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to go. I appreciate y'all. Please make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed. Make sure you bang that notification bell. Set your notifications to all. Make sure you check out my previous videos, especially the one in regards to Shanquila Robinson. Also check out the one in regards to the Tim Norman thing as well. Okay. So, you know, um, with that being said, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here. At some point today, I just I don't even know if I want to review the last part of Potomac's reunion. But I just might do it. Since Mia think that she can uh keep coming and bothering folks, I think I just might do it. But anyway, y'all, with that being said, I'm about to bounce up out of here. Again, make sure you like the video on your way out, and you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Peace and blessings.